Tom Ford just released a new fragrance that everybody is excited about. It's of course Vanilla Sex, and I have it right here, and I have worn it a few days, and I have my thoughts to share with you guys. So if you want to find out all about this fragrance, the new vanilla fragrance from Tom Ford, just continue to watch. So you guys, before we get started, please head on over to my other channel, all about makeup. My lovelies who also love makeup and other beauty items, skincare, what have you, go over to my other channel and check out. I just uploaded a video all about the new Chanel Le Beige Winter Glow collection, which I'm wearing all on my face except for the lipstick. I put on a darker lipstick color because on the camera you can't really see balms, so it's 2 balms that came with 3 balms actually came with the Chanel Winter Glow collection. So yeah, go check it out on my other channel. I will link my other channel down in the description box. It's Vanilla Sex. It has a very provocative name like Tom Ford likes to do. You know, we have the effing fabulous, you know, and we have Lost Cherry. We have all those names. You guys know Tom Ford likes to be provocative. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first of all, let me show you the packaging, the typical Tom Ford private collection packaging. Love the beigey kind of bottle here. I am a huge fan of Tom Ford bottles, and this one in particular looks really nice with that neutral beige color. So you guys, I have worn this. In fact, actually, let me tell you the story. So right as New Year dawned, was it? Yeah, that was Thursday. That Thursday was supposed to be the first video of the new year, but I had to unexpectedly travel for work, you guys. There was no notice at all, advance notice. So the day I was supposed to be filming, I had to travel. I had to travel for a couple of days. So I actually took my tripod with me, my iPhone and everything, and I actually wanted to do a review on this for you guys as the first video. But then I thought I wanted the first video to be with my husband, which I promised you guys. And then on top of it, the lighting was horrific at the hotel. So I decided to wait and do a proper video in my studio where I have proper lighting and everything. So anyway, I have been wearing this for a few days now. So let me go ahead and spray it on first of all. Right in the opening, you guys, I smell almond. I smell almond pretty strongly. Like it's a very prominent almond note, which immediately kind of disappear into the vanilla notes in here and that tonka bean. So tonka bean in this fragrance is key. Okay, so the dry down is all about the tonka, but it actually, right after the opening, it kind of, again, transitions into the vanilla notes, which it has some amazing vanilla notes. It's a specific type of vanilla from India that's in here. Definitely that vanilla absolute you can definitely detect. So there's that specific vanilla from India, there's vanilla absolute, and on the dry down, it's all about the tonka. So it starts out almond, then it goes into vanilla, and then it turns into tonka bean. Okay, so this actually has a lot of powderiness about this as well. So there's this very kind of modern kind of smell to this Vanilla Sex fragrance, which I absolutely adore. I don't want to say like doll hair kind of vibe, but like, you know, like the Iris Paleta type of powdery notes give that kind of powdery doll hair kind of vibe, like plasticky doll hair kind of vibe, which adds a bit of like a modern twist to fragrances, especially like feminine leaning ones. This is, I know this is unisex, but this leans feminine in my opinion. And you know, no problem if you fellas want to wear it, go right ahead. What I'm saying is I'm picking up that powdery note that gives it a bit of like that cosmetic lipstick doll hair vibe, a little tiny bit. Whether the note is revealed in the composition or not, I have a feeling that this has some sort of iris paleta kind of powdery blue purple floral note in here, which they haven't revealed the floral notes. I'm willing to bet one of them is like violet, one of them is iris paleta with, you know, some other like vanilla complementing white florals, in my opinion. In here I don't detect rose. So yeah, this is a beautiful fragrance. I really like it, you guys. The price is the problem. It's what, like this is like the 1.7, the 50 ml, 1.7 fluid ounce, and this was $380, which after tax comes up to like $417 or something like that. I mean, ouch. It is super expensive. I mean, it is a very different kind of vanilla, which I always give Tom Ford kudos for. That uniqueness, you know, they tend to set trends with their fragrances, like Lost Cherry. Ooh boy, the trend that Tom Ford set with Lost Cherry, I mean, it was like wildfire. Everybody made a cherry almond fragrance, most of them boozy cherry almond, after Tom Ford released Lost Cherry. So Tom Ford definitely sets trends, and they have the most unique fragrance compositions, like Black Orchid. That before Black Orchid there was no such spicy gourmand fragrance like that. You know, I mean, I love that about Tom Ford. I gotta give them kudos for this. Although I don't know if this will necessarily please people who are quite used to it and expect a super bucket of vanilla, super sweet type of fragrance. For example, I mean, even I like a fragrance like that sometimes, you guys. Like, for example, Valentino Donna Born in Roma en Tons, which is like 4 buckets of vanilla in it, like 4 types of vanilla, and it's sweet and it's full of vanilla, and it's really like that very sweet type of vanilla fragrance, which does get, you know, compliments. It does smell good, but I have to say it is a little bit refreshing to have a vanilla fragrance that it's not too thickly sweet. It's not obviously vanilla. I mean, it is vanilla. You can smell the vanilla, but it's not like a vanilla fragrance without, you know, any kind of modern type of twist. I love the twist with the almond in this fragrance quite a bit, and that hidden powdery note that seems to give this very sophisticated edge. So I love how unique and different this is. I mean, like I said, this dries down to basically a tonka bean fragrance as time goes, but the almond kind of lingers a little bit still, even on the dry down. But right in the opening, you can smell the almond. So it's right away, it's almond and vanilla that you smell. Then you smell the powderiness, and then it kind of dries down to like a little bit of a powdery tonka bean. Okay, so do I like it? Love it. Love it. I was secretly hoping I have to return it, because I hate it and I have to return it, but because, you guys, $417. Well, I do purchase expensive fragrances. When I do, I want it to be something like a Guerlain, like old Guerlain, like Gourmand Coquet, or some, like, you know, that's what I feel like. I want it to be like a unique, hard to find type of fragrance when I drop that kind of money. But this is just outrageous. I mean, that is a lot of money. Over $400 for 1.7 fluid ounces. 50 ml is, woo, too much. Tom Ford, you need to calm down and bring the prices down a little bit. Otherwise, at one point, I don't care how unique it is, you know, it's just not worth the price. Like I said, will most of you find this worth the price? Maybe not, because maybe you don't think it's, you know, the uniqueness isn't worth that kind of money. But maybe there are some people like me out there who like to collect nice perfumes and, you know, add this type of unique fragrances to the collection that find it absolutely worth it. I still find it outrageous, but I find it worth it for this particular scent to keep it in my collection. By the way, I forgot to kind of mention to you guys that almond scent actually comes from a bitter almond note, which is one of my favorite type of almond notes, which I think what makes it so edgy and unique. Love that bitter almond note. And also I forgot to mention, with that tonka bean in the base, there is that sensual sandalwood, which really make it a very sensual dry down with the tonka bean and the reminiscence of the bitter almond, a little bit of that vanilla. Absolutely a very glamorous, sort of sensual, feminine leaning fragrance this is. In terms of the name, I think it's named Vanilla Sex because there's that super exuding sensuality in this fragrance with that sort of sexy edge. So that, I believe, is why they named it what they did. Yes, now for lasting power dry down, this lasts quite a long time. It dries down and, you know, lingers, but it gets closer to the skin a little bit more as time goes on. I didn't have a problem with the performance. My husband loves it very much, actually, and he thinks it's very unique. It's a very modern type of sexy, edgy, glamorous vanilla. Okay, and yeah, lasting power is good. Projection, it has about like a nice size scent bubble. I wouldn't say it projects to the other side of the room at all, but it's got the, you know, average size scent bubble. So if there's somebody standing next to you, greeting you, shaking your hands, you're ordering coffee at Starbucks, and the barista maybe will be able to smell you, you know what I mean? I haven't worn this out and about quite yet. I've only worn this around the house for about a couple of days. So I'll tell you, update you all about the compliments and stuff if I get any in the haul video, in which I will include this again, and some other videos coming up your way. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, A++, like how unique this fragrance is. Yeah, Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. Okay, you guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Did any of you pick up this fragrance? I'm sorry, I've had this for like a week now, but a little over a week, but I never really got to do the review. I've been so busy. The beginning of the year hit me like a ton of bricks, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. What do you think about this new release by Tom Ford? And if I'm not mistaken, they're coming out with another fragrance, but it's not the Privé line, not the private collection, but the regular collection. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of test that one out as well. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't really miss any of my reviews on new releases and, you know, my collection videos coming up and stuff. So make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of that stuff, because otherwise you will miss it. And of course, subscribing isn't enough anymore. You have to ring that little notification bell as well. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Also, go on over to my other channel, you guys. Go on over to my other channel, my channel that's all about makeup. I just uploaded, like I said, the Chanel La Beige Winter Glow Collection review. Check it out. Like I said, I'm wearing all that on my face today except the lipstick. I actually put on a darker lipstick for the video because the lighter balms don't really show up on camera, but I really love the balm, by the way. Check out my review on my other channel. The link to my other channel is down in the description box. I will see you guys in my next video.